An update tonight on the swastikas discovered on gravestones inside Fort Sam Houston National Cemetery. Now we've learned those headstones will be replaced. We told you 2 weeks ago the Nazi swastikas were found on the gravestones of 2 German prisoners of war who died in 1943. Several groups called on the Department of Veteran Affairs to have the symbols removed, calling them a dishonor to American troops buried at the cemetery. The VA originally told us it had no plans to disturb the grave sites, but now they're initiating the legal process to replace the headstones so they do not include the swastikas. The VA secretary says, quote, "It is understandably upsetting to our veterans and their families to see Nazi inscriptions near those who gave their lives for this nation," end quote.